Oh, hello folks, what are you doing up there? It's a lovely day today. I'm going to crack on. First of all, I'm going to get the kettle on, because that's the first thing you should do. See you in a bit. Well, hello folks, welcome back to another episode of Dave's Allotment Garden. It's a nice day, like I say. It's still winter though, it's cold and all that kind of thing, but there is a few jobs I want to get done. I want to get the beds sorted out, tidied up a little bit while I can get on the soil, because it's not raining today. Anyway, I'm going to have a little slurp with this. Oh, it's a bit hot, so while this is cooling down, I'm going to get changed into my work gear in the style of Mr. Ben. Right, that's better. I don't want my clothes to get too dirty. Like I say, I'm going to be going on the soil today. But first of all, I'm going to finish this cuppa. Crack on! Right, I'm just going to do something a little bit different and show you what I'm going to do while I'm having my cuppa. So, this is cuppa calm. There's a lot of tidying up needs doing, like for example, that pile of weeds from here needs to be chucked into the fire pile, etc, etc. It's just the weather's been too bad and all that. I've neglected the plot really, but I haven't in a way. So today, like I say, I'm going to just tidy up, get rid of all of the stuff that shouldn't be on the soil, like them poles, the net, that bit wire stuff. I'll shift these twigs. I'll probably do a little bit more chopping down of them. I'll sort out these leeks, because some of them have gone to seed, as you can see. So I'll pull them ones out. There's a couple of turnips left in there, which are tiny little things, so they'll come out. There's only a little bit kale left there, and all of this needs putting into the places where it should be. So all this pile of weeds and stuff. Like I say, the soil, it's been too wet. It is still too wet, but I've got to make a start. Got to make the most of this dry weather. So I'm going to crack on with that. Like I say, I'll do some other tidying up. I've got some other things I want to do as well. There's another pile of stuff which needs sorting out. Terrible. I am going to start chopping this firewood and sorting out the good bits. I've been denailing some of the bits and storing them in there, but some of the bits are too long, so I'll have to saw them down into manageable lengths. I was up here the other day, like I say, I've done a little bit, but it's not worth filming everything. I'm just filming this today to give us something to do. As you know, I enjoy making videos, so it's keeping me mind together, folks. It's keeping me mind together. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'll finish this. I haven't even had a drink of it yet since I've been making this video. Right, crack on. Right, just before I crack on and before I forget, there's a couple of things I want to tell you. It's nothing important. Last year at this time, January, was totally different. I had dug my garden over by now. The weather was totally different and everything. So it just shows you every year is different. I think Mother Nature just tries to test us gardeners by just throwing whatever she can at us. Well, at the end of the day, we're still here and we just have to plod on. Did you see that spit there? Another thing, folks, do you know when I was telling you about me, how I got scammed with my gimbal? Now, don't buy anything off Facebook adverts because they're just not what they say they are. For example, I got sucked in again, folks. I saw these gloves on an advert on the internet. They were 15 quid. Now the reason I bought them is because they were supposed to be thermal, 100% thermal and 100% waterproof. Now I thought it would be good for while I'm at work and all that. But guess what? They're not thermal and they're not waterproof. First thing I did, like I say on the advert, the bloke had the glove on. I mean, you know, they're Aried gloves, but they're not what they say they are. Now on the advert, the bloke had a bucket of water and he stuck his hand in the bucket of water. He brought it out, took the glove off, and his hand was bone dry. So, what's the first thing I did? When they come, I took them out, I filled a bucket of water, I stuck my hand in, freezing cold, soaking wet. No good. So they're no good for work. I'm going to use them today on the plot, so I don't get my hands dirty and all that. So that's all I had to say, folks. I'm going to crack on. See yous. Way I. Right, folks, that's a bit tidier than what it was and all that. I'm sweating now. I'm thinking I'll have a cuppa. See you in a bit. Well, I've just been cutting some pea steaks there and I've had to stop because my secateurs have broke. Nightmare. Nightmare. Oh well. That's a pea steak. And if I was a Mexican or a Spaniard, I would be saying a pea steak. Right, I better be careful what I'm saying, because I'll get bored. Right, kettle time. Cuppa time. See you in a bit. Whoops. Right, it's getting dark now, folks. I think I'll have a cuppa. Maybe stay a little bit more before it does get too dark. While I'm sitting here though, I did something the other day which I've never done before, but something had to be done about it. First of all, I've got myself a tin to keep me sugar and me coffee in, because I came the other day, before I tell you about that, if you like Oreos, get yourself to Tesco's and that, they're selling them off £1.50. Awesome. I love Oreos, me. Anyway, enough of that. I didn't buy that for the first time. What I did buy though, for the first time ever, and I don't like using it, mouse killer. Because the other day I came to the allotment obviously, and honest, I just bought a bag of sugar. I put it on the safest shelf which I could, on top of the seed box, which is a metal box about that big. Anyway, I put the sugar on top of there, thinking, right, no mice can get up there. Well, I came the next day and there was pee and poo all over the place. I'm not having that. Like, they're having a right field day in my shed, so sorry mice, you're gonna die. I have to do it. I don't like killing animals and all that, but there's plenty of places for them to nest. They don't have to be in my shed. I'm sick of it, honest. I know people are going to say, well, don't leave seeds lying around and all of this. Well, I don't. I do, but I don't, you know what I mean? I'm keeping things in tins now. But if I left the mice, I thought mice hibernated, but they don't. They breed all the way through the winter, so if I don't control them now, I'll be overrun in the spring. So that's just a nightmare. I don't want them in my shed that can go elsewhere. So I bought them the best on the market. Well, the best that they had in Wilkinson's. It does kills in a single dose very rapidly. So I put some bait down last night, it's gone, so hopefully I'll have no more trouble with the mice. Like I say, I don't like killing animals, but there's one of my allotment neighbours was saying the other day as well, what's that? Thought it was a butterfly there, folks. What the hell was it anyway? I was talking to one of my allotment neighbours the other day, and he says that the council haven't been putting any rat poison down, and he noticed a load of rats running around as well. So, you know, you don't want vermin, pesky vermin. You don't want them running around. So, like I say, it's got to be done. As long as I don't see them die, alright. Out of sight, out of mind. Right. Finish this cuppa and I'll crack on before it gets too dark. I've got no bickies left. Damn! Right, crack on. See you in a bit. Well, before it does get too dark, I'll just quickly show you around what's been happening at the middle of January 2021. The wildlife area. Oh, here, look at. I seen that. Woohoo! Perfect timing. I found that I was tidying up just round there, and that was there. It's blew into my garden. It looks like quite a good little bird scarer. I mean, it's a kite, isn't it? It's a kite, folks. It looks quite cool, that. I don't know where that come from, but it's not staying on there because I don't like to scare the birds. I'll just tied it up there for now. Get back down. Get down. Right, anyway, I'll sort that out later. But it's amazing what blows into your garden. Right, so the wildlife area just stays like this over the winter. Everything's died off, but I'm not going to tidy it up because things will be hibernating for the winter and all that kind of thing. I've tried moving this pile here, pile of like brambles and stuff, but it's just soaking wet and too heavy, so I've left it there. It's all a little bit tidier. This side, like I say, I need to make a start, make it look as if I'm doing something. So I cleared that pile from there. That was just all old potato plants and what have you, so they're gone. Now that hopefully the soil can dry out and I'll get it dug over, because I love digging me. No dig, not no dig on this plot. Not no dig. So that's basically what I've been doing, tidying up. I haven't bothered taking the kale out and all that, I've been too busy doing other things. But that's nice and tidy there now. There was a pile of weeds there, gone onto the fire pile. But as you can see there, the comfrey has started to grow, so I needed to get that pile of rubbish off there. I've just put all of the poles and the metal spikes and all that, which I'll be using. They're just there for another day. Aye, that's the pile of, well, it's a fire pile stroke compost pile, because it just all goes back into the soil, and it's fantastic stuff after it's been in the fire and all that. Just what you need. Right, crack on. There's no sign. Is there any signs of spring? Oh yes, there is. Can you see that? That's a daffodil, if you didn't already know. It's coming up. And this Annie's rose needs a little bit deadheading, but there is always, as always, flowers coming on. It's the rose bush that never stops. I was tidying up round here as well just before, and look, these have started growing. Now it's a mystery to me, folks, because I never planted any bulbs in here. Does anybody have any idea what these could be? Because like I say, I didn't plant any bulbs in there. It looks like bulbs are coming up though. I was going to take the soil out and replace it, but not now. What else have I been doing? Well, what else can I show you more like? Here's my garlic. I haven't showed you this for a while. It's just sitting out here nicely, getting the cold and the frost like it's supposed to be. As you can see, the roots there are starting to come through. Excellent. And we'll go into the greenhouse. Nothing much has been happening here, but it's nice and warm in here. That's one thing. Me thermometer is the batteries have run out, but old school I can show you. What's that? I did now. 5 degrees. So it's not too cold in here. Does this work? 6.7 degrees. Aye, there's all me pea steaks. Here's a pea steak. A pea steaks, lots of pea steaks. So they'll come in handy. Keep myself busy, you know, things like that. And I'll just quickly spin you around, folks. Woo! No. Right, I'll just go into the shed because there's one more thing I want to tell you about before I go. It's starting to get dark now, so I better wrap it up here, and I'll see you in the shed. I'm not going to put the fire on, like, because I'm not going to be here that long. I'll see you in a bit, Reed, folks. Bye. Right, just while the kettle boils, I'll show you something. I was sorting through my seeds the other day just to have a look, see what's what and all that. And these seeds here are all spare. So I thought, instead of wasting them, why not give them away? So folks, I'm going to be giving these seeds away. Woohoo! Eh? So we've got some flowers, if you can read that. Scabious, gonorrhea or something, cosmos, courgette, agastache. I don't know what the half of them are called. What's that? Nemesia, Echium, Petty Pan squash, Harlequin carrots, some peppers, hops, hot scotch peppers, some turnips, parsnip, hot cayenne peppers and some cornflowers. So, like I say, it's pointless. I'm not going to be using them, so I might as well give them away to somebody. So if you're interested in that, I'll tell you about it in a minute, because this kettle's just about to boil, hopefully, and my batteries are going to run out soon. So, like I say, folks, see if I can get a decent thumbnail there. If you want to win some seeds, stay tuned. Right, folks, that's it. I'm done. I can't do much else. It's getting dark now. I'm going to have a cuppa, go home, edit this video. I'm sorry if there hasn't been much like content, but like I say, this making videos and coming to my garden really helps us with me mind. Honest, lockdown again. I haven't seen Paula since New Year's Eve. I don't know when I'll be able to see her again. March, April, who knows? But we're just going to have to get on with it. I'm not going to let it get us down like I did in the first lockdown, because that was too much. Like I say, my garden keeps us healthy. It's good for the mind, body and the soul and all that. And editing videos keeps us occupied as well. It keeps us busy. I like doing both of them, and I hope you enjoy watching for the first reason, you know. Thank you for watching and all that, people. Stay tuned and all that. Hopefully this lockdown is going to go on for a long time. There's nothing else I can do about it. I'm not going to start getting depressed again. No way. I've still got to go to work. I work at the school. I've got to go there. Why can't I see Paula? Anyway, that's a different thing. I'm not going to start talking about that. So, like I say, I hope you have enjoyed this video and the other videos I've made. Please do subscribe, comment, like and comment and subscribe and all that kind of thing. That's all. The only thing I ask of you is watch the adverts, please. If you want to support my channel, watch the adverts. That's all I ask. I'm not going to beg for money. I'm not going to say, here's me PayPal, give some money and all that, if you want to support my channel, because that's not the way I work. If you want to support my channel, watch the adverts. Cheers. It really does mean a lot. I'm blabbering now, so I'll end on this note. If you do want to enter the seed well, it's not a competition. I'm just going to give them away. I'll do the old school. If anybody's interested, leave a comment saying I want seeds. All you have to be is a subscriber. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, you wouldn't be watching this video. Or are you? If you haven't subscribed, please do. And you might get a chance to win some seeds. I can check, you know, I can see who's subscribed and who hasn't. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. If you'd like to win some seeds, just leave a comment and I'll sort it out. I'll leave the competition running until February. First video in February I'll make will be the competition draw. Old school in the hat and all that kind of thing. I suppose it's nice to give things back. I know all yous support me. I'm going to give you something back. Some seeds. 14 packets of seeds. Woohoo! I know it's not much, but it's something, isn't it? I'm not going to use them. They're just going to go to waste. They all are in date as well. So by 2023, most of them. So, stay tuned for that, folks. Good luck and all that kind of thing. Stay safe, take care, obey the rules, and we'll get through this. So until the next time, folks, see yous, bye, take care. Once again, if you're still watching, comment, like, subscribe, share, tell all your mates. Woohoo! Cheers. See you later. Bye.